Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Glad you came.
Not to have a witch or wizard in the family. The mother's really.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stayed with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Why does Mrs. Sprottle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying travelling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity, what with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. The ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love. You certainly made an impression.
Revelio.
He'll see it was a mistake parting ways with me.
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes. And no, it is not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of Alfred Lawley. He cut me out of our herbology supply business just as we were getting started. Said I was too volatile to work with. I'll show him volatile.
That must have been frustrating for you.
Yes, it was. Terribly. I'm simply passionate about my work. Supercilious fool. He's passionate about things too, as I intend to remind him by relieving him of his prized possession. A venomous tentacula he's grown from a seedling that was to be the keystone of our business venture. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching me like an augury. Lawley's doing, no doubt. But no one would suspect a student. How would you feel about committing some grand plant larceny?
You said Mr. Lawley was your ex-business partner. What were you working on?
I had an idea to train venomous tentacula, create guard plants, if you will, that attacked when ordered. We hit a snag when one ate Lawley's Kneasel. After that, he cut me out of the business, the short-sighted fiend.
Why do you need Mr. Lawley's venomous tentacula in particular?
Simple. If I have it, then Lawley doesn't. Ergo, I can launch my business, and he must start all over again. I'm killing 2 snidgets with 1 stone.
What else is in Mr. Lawley's cellar?
All of Lawley's herbology supplies. He has quite the collection. Fill your pockets while you're there. Or to slow him down for a bit, and I can get my business going minus any competition.
I'll get the venomous tentacula for you.
Marvelous. I know a fellow seeker of justice when I see one. Take as many herbology supplies as you like while you're in his cellar. All I ask is that you bring me the venomous tentacula. Remember, I just need that venomous tentacula.
Seems I need to find Mr. Lawley's cellar. This must be it. This must be the cellar. How to find that venomous tentacula? Revelio. Better not let Mr. Lawley see me. Revelio.
What could... Stop! Stop, bandit!
This must be the cellar. How to find that venomous tentacula? Better not let Mr. Lawley see me.
What could... Stop! Stop, bandit!
This must be the cellar. How to find that venomous Better not let Mr. Lawley see me. Revelio. Where is that venomous tentacula? Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Confront.
Defender! Stupid one! Descender! Confringo! Descender! Confringo! Protego! Confringo! Defender! Descender! Stupid one! Stupid one! Confringo! Descender! Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Now that I have the venomous tentacula, I should return to Mr. Barnes. Revelio. Confringo. Descender. Revelio. Revelio.
Completed that errand for me?
Hello, Mr. Barnes. I have that venomous tentacula.
Wish I could see Lawley's face when he realizes his prized possession is gone. Let's see who's volatile now. Well done. I'll take it off your hands now.
Of course. Glad to hand it over, frankly.
I shall make an ocean of galleons, and Lawley's business will be sunk. Here's a little something for your next trip to Zonko's. Oh, to see the look on Lawley's face the next time he wanders down to his cellar.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Lumos. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Aloha, Mora. Revelio. Revelio. I know what that means. Merlin trial. Revelio.
Revelio.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Confringo. Defendo. Revelio.
Ah, but a purse made of unicorns. That fetches it.
Revelio.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Revelio. Lumos. Compulso. Confringo. Lumos. Revelio. Confringo. Defendo. Descendo. Revelio. Stupid. Confringo. Revelio.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Revelio. Could it be a Merlin trial? Revelio. Confringo. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Revelio.
You ought to cut back on pudding.
Confringo. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Confringo. That's that. Settled. Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find...
Bardo Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
You can't imagine how he...
Seems a pleasant enough little place. Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect hawk lumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawk lumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawk lumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk lumps and collect the box of letters there.
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk lumps. I, and the vendors I help, would greatly appreciate it.
Revelio. I should investigate. Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Fine now, Demi guys. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
Wonder where we should aim for next. Somewhere else they're lured into thinking the Ministry will protect them.
Gave the Horklumps to Mrs. Sprottle, but I still need to visit the cave to find Sirona's box of letters. Perhaps I'll find more Horklumps while I'm there. Let's have a look around, see if I can find them.
Confringo. Revelio.
That's all the Horklumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Confringo. Lumos.
Revelio. Revelio.
Either I'll have to fight that troll. We'll go together.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
This must be Sorona's box of letters. Revelio! I should take this box of letters to Sirona. I think that's everything. Sirona will be glad to have this back. Revelio.
I found it.
When I set about my arrangements, I don't expect to be thwarted by my own...
Revelio.
I don't expect to have the cloth of my plans unraveled by the very people... Irondale's not half as tough as it sounds. Betting on the dragon sign for them.
Revelio. 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 Confringo. Revelio. 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 Lumos. Incendio. Confringo. Defendo. Revelio.
I would say that Irondale is not appropriately...
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Shane Bardolph.
Excuse me. Did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
Oh, hello again. How nice to see you. And yes, I did. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph. Only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rookwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Ranrock's loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
Madame Beaumont, let I speak with you?
Yes? What about?
Mrs. Sprottle told me a little about your brother's disappearance.
Oh, dear Dorothy. She'd go looking for Bardolph herself if she could.
She mentioned dark magic and even the Ashwinders.
Despite my repeated warnings, Bardolph's been experimenting with dark magic near the edge of the forest. I thought perhaps he'd get it out of his system and it would gradually stop. But then one day, he didn't come home.
Could Bardolph have run off?
No, he'd never leave me here alone. He did speak of going to talk with Victor Rookwood. That worries me almost more than his attempts at mastering dark magic. Rookwood is as dangerous as Ranrock, in my opinion.
Is there anything your brother took with him that might help to track him down?
Only his satchel, journal, and a woolen jumper I knitted for him. That's all I can recall.
I'll let you know if I see or hear anything about him.
Thank you. How kind. I'd be so grateful to learn where he is. I know in my heart he's out there. Do be careful.
What do you have for sale?
Bardolph, where are you? I'll not give up hope. Marvellous. I could always use more of these. Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right. Thank you for passing through.
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. I'm simply at my wit's end.
How did your brother Bardolph end up in St. Mungo's?
Bardolph had spent the entire day hand-picking herbs and roots for us. When a group of Ranrock's lot appeared and demanded the harvest for themselves, Bardolph refused. In their anger, they hurled him against a rock and robbed him. The moment he left St. Mungo's, he vowed revenge. I worry he may be dabbling in magic that he will one day regret.
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here. Where, precisely?
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists in each camp. I won't go near them.
Why don't you simply leave the area for now?
Upper Hogsfield is my home. Bardolph and I grew up here. No, we are standing firm. Once my brother returns, then we shall decide what to do next. He's gone to seek Victor Rookwood's advice. I didn't approve of that idea, but perhaps in the end it will help.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
Revelio. Tips in the hat, if you please.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard. This looks intriguing.
Such arrogance.
Revelio. One of Ranrock's camps, exactly as Madame Beaumont described.
Wizards are running scared, as they should be. Wizards are running scared.
Revelio.
You haven't had much of a stew like what my mother used. Over here! I will twice defend this descender. No! How nice. One less humour to worry. Rather a wine coming back this way. Find this hammer! Stupid one. Praise me. Stupid one. Defender. I won't rest. Leviosa. They can outlast me! No! Descender. Stupid one. Leviosa. Defender. I won't rest. Descender. Leviosa.
You've one less follower, Ranrock. Revelio. One camp down, one more to go.
Such arrogance. Who's there? An utterly descender.
Accio. Incendio.
Get away with that.
Incendio.
Are you
Both camps cleared. Madame Beaumont will be glad to hear that. This place has seen better days.
Confringo! Revelio! Revelio! Revelio. Revelio.
Shame I didn't have an audience for that one. Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Revelio.
I wonder who lives here.
I do miss the bustle of business. Poor...
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
I managed to catch them off guard.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
I should be going now. Thank you.
Thank you. Sincerely.
Revelio.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not... Is that in Felix wearing a wooden jumper? Madame Beaumont would want to know what really happened to him. This mentions in theory, and something about it being Bardolph's turn next.
Revelio. Oh, Revelio. Incendio. Accio.
I should investigate.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
These rocks have seen better days.
Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo.
I've seen you. Confringo. You should go about stealing goblins stolen by others, should you?
Revelio. Confringo. Defendo. Descendo. Levioso. Stupefy. Stupefy. Confringo. Revelio.
You've hurt many of my friends, and now you'll pay.
That solves that. Revelio.
I've seen your magic, and I'm not afraid of it. Or of you.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Confringo. Descendo. Leviosa. Confringo. Defendo. Leviosa. Descendo. Confringo. Defendo. Descendo. Stupido. Stupido. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Descendo. Revelio.
Well, didn't you? You're about to wish you hadn't.
Tell you what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we could steal some beast from
Revelio.
Hogwarts.
Nothing to poach in Arrowshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask me. Legs are far too brittle. Come here, creeper. You dare say one of my own? You will fall!
Your revenge here.
Thought we'd forget about that.
tomorrow. If you laugh it up, Tug. How does that feel? You having the knack at all? Confringo! Bella! Serves them right.
This is almost too easy.
Confringo! Incendio!
What have you done?
Sendo! Leviosa! Confringo! Incendio! Oh, the baby.
Confringo!
Confringo! Sendo! Stop that one! Confringo! Defender! Leviosa! Confringo! Stupid! Descendo! Confringo! Defender!
Confringo!
Descendo! Leviosa!
Beasts around here can sleep.
Revelio!
The cave must be somewhere in this maze. I wonder what else is in here.
Confringo! Leviosa! Descendo! Confringo! Confringo! Descendo! Confringo! 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 Leviosa! Descendo! Revelio! Revelio!
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Oh, I do hope my brother is all right.
Madame Beaumont, I do have some news of your brother.
Oh, please tell me he's safe.
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd.
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No. No. This can't be.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph. Bardolph. My dear, dear brother. What are you looking for exactly? You've made Upper Hogsfield safer, and for that, I thank you. Thank you for passing through.
Revelio. Hogsmeade, here I come. Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories. I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook. But he only recently mentioned Ranrock's lot, insisting the galleons were worth the risk. He does it for me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Roland has expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care of him.
I take it you and your uncle are close?
We are. My mother died when I was born, and I lost my father when I was 5. Uncle Roland's looked after me for as long as I can remember. He knows I get anxious when he travels, and that's why he sends me all the owls, to let me know that he's all right.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He'd planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide. Oh, Uncle Roland, what have you got yourself into?
I hope Adelaide's Uncle Roland is all right. She seems very worried. Adelaide mentioned her uncle's camp may be near Brockborough, past the river. Revelio.
It's exhausting. Standing here all day waiting to do work for him. He can fight his own battles.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Confringo. Levioso. Descendo. Accio. Repulso. Lumos. Accio.
Arresto Momentum. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Lumos.
I've never seen such a look of fear in your eyes. Eh? I should think an ant...
Wingardium Leviosa.
I brought every family vendor that passed through here. They never see it coming. When we're done here, I'm going straight to... Or perhaps I'll just go now.
Revelio.
I don't trust.
And be sure to stoke the flame.
They don't seem to care for me in Hogsmeade.
Lumos.
Can't say I blame them.
Wingardium Leviosa.
I read it wrong.
Likely we'll need more wood to not freeze. Seems harshness has her mind set to follow us.
I've had enough of stuff.
Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum. Wingardium Leviosa.
I hope Rookwood knows what he's doing. I may go to Hogsmeade later, stir up some trouble. They need to remind me that we've got the running thing.
Shame nobody saw that. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum. Revelio.
Turn my back for 1 second and what happens? Calamity.
Wingardium Leviosa.
I've got every one of you standing in my
Arresto Momentum.
and the first one of you
Revelio.
speak your last word.
Let's finish this job and be done with it. Waste of time.
Revelio.
You've been straying from your instructions. Mind yourself.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a car at Christmas. I was only young, mind, but not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if
Leviosa. Revelio. Leviosa. Revelio. Could this be Mr. Oakes' campsite? Revelio. Ranrock's loyalists, just ahead.
what have we here? Another human?
To find out what happened here.
Revelio.
Mr. Oakes' trade journal. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him.
Revelio. Confringo.
This looks intriguing.
Revelio. 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 Confringo. Revelio.
Let's see what's up your sleeve. A rock formation. First map. Now to find a crooked tree.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Reparo. Revelio. Reparo.
These mountain trials won't get the best of me.
It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching near Cragcroft. I'm No.
The beasts are safer now. Revelio. 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 What do we have here?
We'll reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Revelio. What do you have in store for me this time? Revelio. The castle must have been Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Not so tricky after all, Merlin. Revelio. I may have more luck higher up in the keep. Revelio.
The wizards will have no choice but to submit to us.
Revelio. Revelio. I don't like the looks of that encampment. Revelio. A ladder. That's what I need.
Shove you no windle wizard will be sad.
Revelio.
Any who oppose Ramrock will be eliminated. Next time I see Fig or that student, I'll give them what they deserve.
Stone walls do a prison make, sometimes. Revelio! Perhaps not the best place to be caught alone.
Goblins will finally rule over wizards.
Revelio. Revelio. This is the spot on the map. I'd best have my wits about me. Revelio. Revelio.
Someone out there?
Glad I was never locked up here. There's no tellers.
Reparo. Ranrock has fooled you all. Revelio.
This castle's hiding all sorts of secrets. What will we find in here? Revelio.
It's punishment to us all to have that miserable human around.
Descend. Leviosa. Revelio.
don't believe you can defeat me, do you? When the war is over, goblins will rule over wizards at last.
Hello, Hamora. It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on.
A human's word is worthless. This prisoner owes us the metal we were promised. What's that? Who's there?
Revenue.
Now before we find another repository. I know I found something next. Someone there?
Revelio.
Who is it?
A boiler door. How to open it? It's Totalis.
How nice. Stupid. How nice of you to stop by. Stop it! Why? Burn this out longer than necessary.
You only have Ranrock to blame. Revelio. Revelio.
I deserve better than patrol. He'll learn his lesson after being locked away. You can count on that.
Revelio.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Descendo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
One way or another, we'll get what we're owed.
I have a brother who works at Gringotts. Oh, couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day.
Revelio. Confringo.
You'll pay for that!
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Come to an agreement and you'll just set me free!
Revelio. This must be Mr. Oakes' wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free. Revelio. Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
Fortunately, I've already found your wand, Mr. Oakes.
Oh, you found it! Pass it to me. Hurry, before they come. I must get out. Hurry! My wand. Oh, thank Merlin. Thank you.
Revelio.
You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblin stole every Knut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizard kind, sees us all as cruel.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex, and my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. Oh, if only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions.
Revelio. Revelio. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Hello.
Revelio.
Don't turn quick. If you're stuck with a Duracell feather, it doesn't half hurt.
Revelio. Hello.
Welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie Peck, and before you ask, I'm out of a Braxton hair. The lot of it was bought up by a trader in Ottery St. Catchpole. Made me take it in person, they did. No care that I had to shut the shop. Apparently had a bad experience with someone shipping them hair from a Wampus cat. Must have been someone from America, no doubt, because we don't even have them here. Anyway, what are you here for? Mooncar fur? Derrickle feathers? Always have trouble collecting them myself as the bird keeps disappearing. Cheeky thing. Used to carry them in the shop, Derricles. But people kept asking for their money back when they'd get home and the blasted things would be nowhere in sight.
I can imagine that would be rather frustrating.
There's worse. Trust me. Most of the suppliers of whooper feathers may as well be living in St. Mungo's. Not surprising, I suppose, the cry on those things. Oh, but such marvellous feathers. Almost worth going mad for.
Sounds like stocking your shelves comes with some hazards.
Truer words never spoken. Used to carry beasts themselves. Good business it was, but had it up to here with parents grumbling. Not my fault if the little ones caught a flea of an easel. Ooh, you should have heard them. No, best with byproducts. And I do like to make sure the beasts are safe and well cared for. Couldn't guarantee that with some of these prospective owners. Now, why don't you have a good look around? Stocks change all the time, and not just because they disappear. Always best to pop in whenever you can to get things before they run out. Which they used to literally do.
Thank you, I will.
Take all the time you need. And thank you for stopping by. A treat to have you here.
What do you have for sale?
Now, what sorts of beast byproducts might you be looking to acquire? I don't mind selling things for certain clients. You know where to find me. You could never go wrong with those. Good choice, I'd say. You could never go wrong with those. Good choice, I'd say. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Revelio. 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 Lumos.
Rude.